The Planet Subaru team is very honored to be chosen from among over 16,000 franchise dealerships to win the Cox Leader in Sustainability Award. We're aware of the impact that the automotive business has on the environment and our own facility has on the environment. Obviously, trees had to be cleared to build this facility, land had to be disturbed, the vehicles we sell emit carbon. So we recognize that our business and our livelihoods are contributing to the pollution in the country, and we're trying to look for ways to reduce that. We opened Planet Subaru in 1998 with a commitment to providing an experience that was different than a typical dealership. So our name, Planet Subaru, tries to tap into that idea that we're a little environmental, funky, fun, different than what you'd expect at the typical dealership. There's a school called the Chapman Farm School that lost its namesake farm. And their special kids had no place to learn about agriculture and all the things that were part of their curriculum. So we installed a food forest here at the dealership, essentially an orchard, fruit orchard, and now those students take care of it.
It's really centered around urban farming and taking as much urban land or as much available land as you possibly can to grow food. It kind of embodies every concept of sustainability, but also regenerative activity.
We're very proud to have built the very first Subaru showroom in the country powered entirely by the sun. We have 374 solar panels on the roof, and you can't really see those when you walk in, but we have a kiosk in the showroom so you can see what the system is producing. And that tells the story about who we are as a company. Just to give you an idea of what that means, the equivalent of the power we generate is taking about 8 homes worth of electrical consumption off the grid. So there's a lot of power, and that power that we're generating is enough not just to power the lights, it powers our photocopiers and our coffee makers and our computers and everything else that runs our showroom.
So I suggested that we take all the coffee pods that the customers and the employees use and compost them out back in the food forest. So we got a compost bin for out back, and we have a bin inside the showroom so that we can empty the pod bin in there, and then it will just go out and fertilize and help the food forest.
We do a lot of things here at Planet Subaru for the environmental impact. So from the lights, we have dimming lights that change throughout the day. If there's no one in the room, they'll go out. They come back on, they're by motion sensors. We have the water flow in all the bathrooms, things like that. It's low flow drains.
As a millennial working at Planet Subaru, I really like the fact that we're recycling water for the reconditioning team that washes the cars.
We have recycling through every part of the shop, inside, out, in the showroom as well. They recycle the coffee pods, we recycle tires, we recycle the pallets that they deliver all the parts on.
Metal, cardboard, cans, bottle, oil, pretty much everything.
And I'm very proud of the way our team has drawn in people who have been traditionally excluded from these opportunities. So, for example, we have about 50% more women than the typical dealership. And 6 of our technicians are women, which is very unusual. That's more women turning wrenches than any dealership of any size or any brand in the country. This business doesn't live in a vacuum. The values that we live out here every day, they impact the customers that shop with us, and they impact our team members.
Their level of awareness has grown tremendously from these projects and just talking about it.
We are trying to educate everybody, especially the customers that comes in here. They know that we have solar panels here, we have food forests and quails and all that stuff. So it's more of educating everybody that we come into contact with about the environment.
And it's a flywheel effect. There's just more and more emphasis on it. The novelist E.L. Doctorow talked about driving in the rain at night, and he said, you can only see as far as your headlights, but you can make the whole trip that way. And when I think about the suggestions I would have for other dealers, I would encourage them to just start. Get in the car and start going.